Hey guys, it's Malleo and Schwam here, and in this video we are each going to be commentating two races from the war of Vendetta versus Imperious, in which we luckily wore by almost 100 points. Imperious starts out with a top 2 in GV, and I get past the TC and pass it to Valiant extremely quickly because I don't want to hold on to that. But unfortunately he passes it to Zach, who I believe does get TC'd in the end. I get hit by some fib, and I end up pulling a bill, which is not efficient at all for me, so I just use it right away. There's no purpose in it later in the race, so I'm just going to use it right away. Hopefully I can chain at this item set. Nope, Nintendo's gay, and it decides not to let me win the race. So I'm not able to take respawn, and I just go outside the ruins. And looks like I'm going to go long ways to see if I can pull a shock dodge, but it does not seem so. And at this point, I do think we have shock, and we are going to try to target anyone on the opposing team who goes for the respawn cut, which I don't think actually happens, but we do figure out how to shock dodges. So Visto gets hit by some red. I end up getting a star, and I'm going to hold it. This is going to be the dodge in which I dodge the shock, but you didn't see that coming. But yeah, you do use a shock dodge to dodge the shock. So right here I fail on a banana, and I bam shock dodge after I get a star. Try to red Twillies or something, but it ends up passing him. I didn't throw it in time. Some random green back spam that I miss. And I believe we have 4, 5. I think they took the respawn cut. But shock for some reason slows down, so now we have 3 and 4. Actually I think we have 2, 3, 4, which is actually, yeah, we do. So they have first right now, I believe, and I end up pulling triple mushrooms, and I'm cheering right now because I just won, knowing I can take the respawn cut. I just secured first or second or something. We got this. I don't care. Schwam bumped me. I'm getting pumped up. I'm ready to take this double cut. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. Hopefully I don't get target shocked, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Not only do I do it, I get bam shock dodge. I rise from the lava, from the Jesus Lackitude that reincarnates me as another Funky Kong. I drive to the end, and we secure a top 3 versus Imperious.
Okay, hey guys, so this is my part of the war between Vendetta and Imperious, and we're on Yoshi Falls right now. And this race was pretty epic. My plan at the start of this was like stay in like a mid spot, try to get some mushrooms, which you see I do get some mushrooms. I get triple mushrooms. And so what I'm thinking about doing is just going through the water and trying to like pull a front run, hoping people fail or something, and just stay in the front throughout the race and hope that there's no shock, because Yoshi Falls is a pretty short track. So sometimes there's not a shock, but usually there is, and it's usually towards the end, so it screws a lot of people over. So you can see I ended up using my triple shrooms because I was supposed to get slow-owned, and we have 2 and 3 right now. 2 Tim, or Charles, is in first. And me and Malleo, we're just trying to hold it out. I think we have 4th as well with Zach, and then there's the shock. Kind of early for the shock, really. And I don't think anyone dodged it either. And yeah, Malleo also redded their first place, and I bananaed one of the guys back there. So right now we have like a solid top 2, and it looks like he fell off, but he's just lagging all over the place. Zach like pulls up, and we just got a top 3, Shocks and a Mega, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's the Yoshi Falls race, and it's a pretty solid win. I'm not sure. Yeah, we won that race by what, 37. Yeah, we got 44 that race, so we won by quite a bit. Like 27 or something. But yeah, all in all, yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get screwed over by the shock, because the shock usually screws you over pretty bad on Yoshi Falls, especially if you get shocked into the water.
Alright, on to race number 2, and the final race in my part, Toad's Factory. I start out in last place, I believe, because I went for shock the last race. But I still broke 100 in this war. I got 102 points, which was pretty clean. Take Y, get that white item box there. I get freaking Goldie. I'm all hyped up. I'm gonna pull up into first or something like that, hopefully. I see a bill coming, so I go all the way over to the right. I hit a box. Doesn't even matter because I still have a Goldie. Doesn't even matter. I pull up into first. barely passing Shock. I think that's Shock. I don't know. I can't see. I don't have fast vision. And I take the Shuma's Cut. Now, there's something funny with the Shuma's Cut next lap, and you guys will love it. Probably. So, I place a fib on the ramp. I am told by a fellow clanmate that a enemy Imperious member has hit my fib. So, it is told. And it seems like someone hit my banana, too, but I really can't tell who. Or it might not even be my banana they hit. So, Shock tries to snipe me with a banana, but it's way too off. And it doesn't even hit me. Doesn't even hit me! And I'm just pulling farther away. Now, pay attention to the minimap. I go for Shuma's Cut. I make it. They go for Shuma's Cut because they're angry and they fail it. And yeah. And I later get accused of, well, I don't really think accused of hacking, but they just asked who VTWMD is. Because that is me. Weapon of Mass Destruction, baby. Weapon of Mass Destruction gets over hundreds or more. And I somehow pull a ground mushroom, luckily, so that just pulls me farther into first. You can see by the minimap, I am several 10 seconds almost ahead of my opponents. And I do not go for Shuma's Cut. I do not want to risk this, and I do not want to get target shocked. And I make the third and final low jump. And I secure 155.302 on TF.
So this is GCN Mario Circuit, and this was the race right after Yoshi Falls, so I'm starting in third. And my plan is to sit back and holy crap, that guy just like jumped over my head or something. But I just wanted to stay in the back and get like a good item, like a star, right? So I get trolled there with the triple reds, and I use my star. And I'm thinking I can chain for like a golden or something else, and I end up pulling, yeah, triple shrooms. And yeah, I get redded there. So my plan in this race, and my plan on every GCN MC race, as you can see, I'm taking wide lines to get boxes in bad areas purposely, is to predict a shock on lap 3 or hope that we can get a shock and just dodge and then pull up with like a golden off of a chain. So you will see here that I don't end up using my star. I'm holding it, hoping, because I think we're in the back, so I'm hoping that we can end up getting the shock. And my plan is to chain this star first set, and if we don't have it, then maybe I'll predict, because most people do a first set chain anyways. So some people fail right there. I'm in 7th with a star currently. Like I said, I'm going to chain it first set, and we're going to see what happens here. I'm in 6th now with it. And there's people in dodges behind me, but I decided to use it anyways, even though I knew we had the shock at this point. And bam, I dodge, pulling ahead of everyone. So triple shrooms with a first place breakaway right now. So like this can't get any better. So we basically secured first right now, unless I somehow get redded by second place. And I'm not sure who was in second place. I think it was them who was in second place right now. But there's a blue shell coming, and it's kind of hard to see. I was hoping it wouldn't get me on the ramp, and it didn't, so I was able to dodge it and pull first. So that's it for my races. I had to pick a couple short ones because none of the other races were interesting, and it might have seemed like I put races that we've only like did good in, like VT, but that's not really the case. It was actually like none of the other races were actually interesting enough to put in the video. They were just boring, you know. But yeah, so that's it, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day.